Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to postseason play here at Apponequet High School as we have the Apponequet Lakers taking on the Hanover Indians in the first round of the playoffs here. Here we see batting for the Hanover Indians. Leading off is Steve Simon. Simon coming in for his first appearance as we start the ballgame. Colin Fahey, the number 42, the left-hander, will be on the mound for Apponequet as the first pitch, and we're on their way for a strike. So quickly, Fahey gets the count 0-1. The Lakers coming into this game, the number 1 seed in the tournament, facing the number 16 seed, Hanover, as this one is fouled off. 0-2, Simon is. So Fahey quickly working the count, 0-2. Simon trying to get something going for the Indians in the very early going. Left-hander gets a sign, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off again. Catcher can't read it in time, as that will fall for a foul ball. So we'll try this again, 0-2. Fahey, the two-way player on the team, great pitcher, Apponequet's ace, as well as a great hitter. Can do it all himself, as he's on the mound. Count still 0-2 to Simon. Took something off that one as this one's popped up to left field. Bogey under it, and he will put it away for the first out of this game. So Fahey retires the first batter, Simon, as he'll head back to the bench. And that is the first out of the first inning. Matt Bogey, another great pitcher here for Apponequet, playing the outfield, who's able to put that one away. In stepping now is Ronan Henderson for the Indians. Number 2 batter here, lefty on lefty, as Fahey winds up. Throw a fastball high for a ball. Finds the zone that time, evens the count 1-1. Fastballs only so far in this at-bat. Fahey shakes it off, gets the sign he wants. Another fastball, and that one hits him. So Henderson will rare it, and he will hustle down the first base line as the Indians get their first base runner of the game. Comes from a hit by pitch. So Fahey trying to jam him inside, worked it too far inside and gets the man on first base. Incoming now is Andrew Carroll, one of the captains here on this team. It's the number 3 batter, steps into the plate. Fahey watches the runner on first. Henderson not moving. And that one will catch the corner for the first strike of the at-bat. Fahey will go back to first, and Henderson will dive back into first safely. Pitch coming in, just outside for the first ball of the at-bat. Carroll will wave at that one. Counts now 1-2. As Fahey got Carroll swinging outside the box for that one. 1 out with the runner on first. Fahey fakes it, sends it to first, and Henderson will dive back into first again safely. Henderson still not going anywhere at first base. Here's one to Carroll. Inside, but no call. That will be a ball, and that evens the count at 2-2. Henderson starts to get a lead. First baseman holds him on. Fahey going to send it back again, and safe again is Henderson. Henderson threatening steal. Fahey not taking any chances, not letting him get too large of a lead, but he start to extend now. 2-2 the count to Carroll, and get the pitch up high, and that'll make the count full, 3-2. So we got a battle brewing here as the payoff pitch coming up. Carroll really working the count. Fahey sets the pitch. Hits this one up in the air as this will split the outfielders. Center fielder running in. He will run it down for the second out. That is Hayden Lenz out in center field. He will track it down for the second out as Carroll goes down. Now with 2 outs, in steps Michael Simon. So Mike Simon, number 17, cleanup hitter here. Swinging on the first pitch, hits this one a mile high into the infield. First and second baseman both calling for it, and it will be the second baseman, Aiden Blake, coming down with it to end the inning. So after the hit by pitch, no runners will score, and that'll make it after the top of the first, 0-0 going into the bottom of the first. And we're here in the bottom of the first as Apponequet comes up for the first time in the game. Leading off will be the shortstop, senior Dylan Raposo. Raposo, known for his defensive prowess, as he's the leadoff man, facing up against Jackson Butler, Hanover's pitcher. He takes the first pitch. He'll look at that one low for a ball. Raposo back in. Butler shakes his sign, gets ready, pitches, takes that one high for another ball. Raposo holding up, hasn't found a pitch he likes yet. And Raposo will call time, step out of the box. Gets back in, Jackson shakes off the sign again, gets ready. Off speed, it's this one right to the shortstop. It's fielded nicely, thrown over to first, and that will get Raposo by a step. So nice job by Carson Butler getting the play. And Raposo is retired for the first time. That'll be the first out of the inning. Now coming up is Sean Bussey, that is number 9, the catcher. Lefty against lefty. First pitch swinging, he'll tip it into the glove, 0-1. Bussey will take that one for a strike, quickly finds himself 0-2. Butler trying to get a quick out. Waves at that one as he grounds this one to the second baseman, scoops up, throws to first, and that will get Bussey 2 up, 2 down for Butler in this inning. So a couple of ground outs so far for Apponequet. Incoming now the pitcher, Colin Fahey, the two-way player coming to bat. Looks at a ball low, 1-0, Fahey. Thought about it, but won't go. It's another ball, 2-0 quickly. Butler trying to work a 1-2-3 inning. 2-0 is up high, missing the zone again, and it's 3-0. Nothing too close to Fahey in this at-bat. Probably going to be taking all the way here until he can get a strike from Butler. And this one's going to be low, so on 4 pitches, Fahey will walk, and he will make his way down to first base. No official hits so far in the game in the first inning. Both teams now have had a base runner. Coming out now is the the second baseman. It's Aiden Blake, the powerful second baseman. The runner on first. Fahey takes his lead. Jackson gets ready, sets, looks over at Fahey. Pitches to Blake. First pitch swinging, hits this one to left, tailing foul. The left fielder gives chase, and he will not get to it as it's a foul ball that Henderson could not run down. Blake aggressive on the first pitch. He can hit him out of here when he gets a hold of one. He's going to swing again, this one to the shortstop. Bobbles it, picks up, throws to first. safe, and it gets away, and that will go out of play. That will definitely go down as an E6, as Butler could not handle it. This will put runners on second and third with 2 away. Incoming the number 5 hitter, the third baseman, Brady Willett. Willett in a key RBI spot, as Blake able to put pressure on the shortstop after the bobble and the wild throw. 2 outs, second and third now. And we'll see if the error comes back to bite Jackson Butler. Taking all the way was Brady Willett. Finds himself 0-1. Big gap on the right side, especially for a lefty. Off-speed pitch, not going though. Tempted, but didn't go, as that evens the count, 1-1. At the letters for a ball, 2-1. 2-1, hitters count. Brady looking to do something. Off-speed pitch this time finds the zone, 2-2. Now Brady has to try to protect. Got 2 runners in scoring position. Still a scoreless game so far here in the bottom of the first. Gets him to wave at that one, and that will set him down, so the error does not cost them, as the score is still 0-0 after the first inning. Hanover due up next. Top of the second now is coming up for the Indians. That is Brendan Poirier. Poirier coming up as Fahey takes the mound again. Here's the first pitch of the second inning. Fastball in the dirt, 1-0. Good take there by Poirier. 1-0 pitch. Try to jam him inside, but the take is 2-0. Fahey falling behind quickly in the at-bat, looking to get him back. Gets him swinging on this one as it's popped up to first, but it'll be out of play as Connolly can't track it down. 2-1 now the count to Poirier. Two-one count. He's gonna jam this one to third base. A fair ball past Willett. He's gonna take the turn from first, but head nowhere as Bogey throws it back in. That'll be the first base hit of the evening for either side. So a single that just gets past the reach of Willett, and the Indians have a leadoff base runner. So the first pitch goes for a bunt, and it'll be out of play. Anthony Nofi trying to move the runner over, but gets it right out of play. So quickly 0-1 with the runner on first as Nofi gets into the box. Solid lead at first. They're gonna get him back, and he's gonna dive in head first, safe. Fahey with a good pickoff move. This is the left-hander, gets a check in the runner. Fahey will step back on the mound. This will make Poirier start to go over at first. Gonna check him again, this one low, picked up by Colony. And he's back in time again. Nofi will finally get the pitch to him as he hits this one into right center. The right fielder taken over, and he will catch it. Poirier will retreat to first, and that'll be the first out of the inning by Corey Sorrell. Up to bat now, number 6, Ian Kirby, with 1 out and a runner on. Poirier takes the lead. Fahey a long time, and as he throws this one, it's too high, be 1-0. Fahey really trying to catch the runner off guard over at first. Infield at double play depth as Fahey sets. He's going to throw this one back to first. Gets past Conley, but no, he's able to hang on to it. Bobbled for a second, but the runner would have been safe anyway. But a good job by Conley cradling that one, making sure the runner will not advance. Kirby awaits a pitch. A big lead over at first, but he's going to throw it home, and that will be in there for a strike as Kirby watches one. Poyer really testing Fahey, but not showing signs of running. So we have not gotten to see Sean Bussey's arm yet. Fahey sets, throws over to first, whiffs at it, and he finds himself down 1-2. Big swing as the hard-throwing lefty blows it right by Kirby. Fahey gets ready. Throw this one, sticks to the fastball and strikes him out. Gets Kirby looking for the second out of this inning. So 2 gone with a runner on first. In steps Tucker Leslie for the first time this evening. Fahey with the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch finds the zone for the first strike. So Leslie looking 0-1. Fahey trying to get out of this inning after the leadoff single, as Poyer hasn't been going anywhere at first. Oh, and they caught him. They got him in the rundown. Connolly will toss this over to Raposo. Raposo chasing it, and Fahey will tag him himself. And so Fahey will get himself out of the inning as he faces the minimum. This inning sets him down, getting the runner from first base. So that will keep the score 0-0 going into the bottom of the second. Here we are on the bottom of the second now, and stepping the center fielder Hayden Lenz, coming up for the first time this game. Jackson Butler gets ready for the first pitch. High and outside for the first ball is 1-0 to Lenz. Quick pitch is low. 2-0 now as Lenz looking for a strike. Up high, 3-0. Lenz probably going to be taking all the way. Hasn't found a pitch yet in the zone. Going to challenge Butler to get it in the zone. And a nice soft pitch to get to 3-1. This will give Lenz the green light now to swing. As Butler trying to battle back from 3-0. The 3-1 is up high, and it'll be a leadoff walk to Lenz. And batting now for Apponequet is Cody Manfirm. Swinging on the first pitch, hits it to the right side. It'll end up amongst the crowd. So that'll be 0-1. Apponequet's DH getting in. 0-1's the count. Butler checks the runner. Gonna pitch, and that one's low, just misses at the knees. 1-1 now. Cody back in the box, 1-1. And Butler will step off, checking the runner at first as Lenz possibly looking to steal. Butler with an off-speed pitch in the dirt as the curve won't get Cody to chase. 2-1's the count now to Manfirm. Butler with the fake move gets it to first, and Lenz is back in safely. We saw the last inning end on a pickoff move from Fahey. Butler trying to get the same luck with no one out so far. This one is hit to past the hole. The first, that'll be a single. Lenz will move up to second. It's the first hit of the ball game for Apponequet, and it belongs to the DH, Cody Manfrim. So that will move the runners up now. First and second with nobody out. Coming up is the first baseman, Bryant Conley. Lefty on lefty. 2 on, nobody out as Jackson Butler sets. Looking to bunt down the first baseline. Conley will get tagged out, but he does his job as he moves both runners up, putting 2 runners in scoring positions with only 1 out as Matt Bogey coming up, the senior looking to rack up some RBIs and give his team the lead with only 1 man out. Bogey seen as a great pitcher playing left field today with Fahey on the mound. The first pitch to Bogey as he looks at one low, scooped up by the catcher, keeping the runners at bay. That one low as well, 2-0 now. Bogey will rip this one in the left field. That's going to drop. 1 run is going to score. The left fielder throws it in, and that holds the second runner at third. But Apponequet takes the early lead on an RBI single by Matt Bogey. We're back. We're now to the top of the order. Dylan Raposo coming up. Raposo grounded out to the shortstop his first time up. Now in an RBI spot with 1 out. Hits this one now into center. Center fielder will catch it. Runner will tag, testing the arm of the center fielder. It's going to be close, but no. The first baseman will hold on to it, so it'll be a sac fly for Raposo as the second run comes in as Manfred will score. 2-0 Apponequet with 2 outs and a runner on first. This will bring up the number 2 hitter, the catcher, Sean Bussey, coming up with a runner on first and 2 away. One and 0. Bussey grounded out to the second baseman his last time up. The pitch to Bussey. He's going to swing this one, hit to the right side. Nice play by the first baseman. He'll gather it, step on the bag. Took his time on that too. Came closer than it should have been, but nonetheless retires the side. And with that, Apponequet will take a 2-0 lead going into the top of the third inning. Top 3 now is Apponequet now as the lead 2-0 after the last inning, thanks to Dylan Raposo, along with the RBI by Matt Bogey. And Fahey back on the mound gets the first strike to Tucker Leslie. We saw Leslie in the last inning, but did not get to have his at-bat continue as Fahey got out of the inning on the pickoff attempt. So Tucker comes back in. He's 1-1 now. Colin back on the mound. The 1-1 took something off that pitch, but it's up high for a ball. 2-1 now to Leslie. Leslie will swing at this one and foul it off. 2-2 now is the count. Lone inside, 2-2 now. Here's the pitch, and that one's low. It's actually 3-2. The count was full. My mistake, and that'll be the leadoff walk as the Indians now have a man on first to lead off the inning. Incoming now is the shortstop, Carson Butler. The runner on first. Here's the pitch to Butler. Looks to bunt. A little awkward up there as he bunts it foul. 0-1. Won the count to Carson Butler, the Hanover shortstop. Swing this one, hits this one in the right field. This will be in foul territory and put away relatively easy by Corey Sorrell, the right fielder, for the first out of the inning. So runner on first, one out. We're back to the top of the order for Hanover. In comes Steven Simon. Steven Simon flew out to left field his first time up, looking to do something with a runner on first, only one out. Pitch to Simon. Hits this one to left, and he will suffer a similar fate as the left fielder Bogey comes in. He'll put that one away. Runner has to retreat back to first, and a quick 2 outs after the leadoff walk. Coming up now is Ronan Henderson. He was hit by a pitch his last time up, so no official at-bat. But he will come to plate now with a runner on first and 2 gone. Fahey gonna try to pick him off, can't get it. Henderson was victim of that last time, got caught in a run down his last up. So Henderson looking for his first pitch. This one will be grounded to third, right under Willett though, as Bogey will throw this one in quickly. So Willett can't make the play, it'll go down as a single. So runners on first and second now, as Henderson gets his first hit of the day. Coming up now, first baseman Andrew Carroll. Got a runner in scoring position, looking to put some runs on the board. Takes that one in the zone, curveball for the first strike. Carroll 0 for 1, he flew out to the center fielder his last time up. As the pitch hits this one again into center field. Went in, was Lenz, but then retreats back and puts it away. So a couple of base runners will not come into play as Fahey's dealing early on, and that'll keep the score 2-0 Apponequet. Here we go, coming up in the bottom of the third is the pitcher Colin Fahey. Fahey walked in his last at-bat, and he'll take one up high, 1-0. Jackson Butler back on the mound for Hanover. And that one will be 2-0 as Fahey has not seen a strike in this game yet. Walked on 4 pitches his last at-bat, and he's quickly 2-0 now. The 2-0 to Fahey. That one will find the zone, 2-1 now. After seeing his first strike, Fahey has the green light to swing. Looks at another one outside. That's 3-1. Hitter's count for Fahey, possibly another walk for him, but we know he wants to drive it. And he's going to connect on this one deep to right field. Right fielder Given Chase will not get to it as that one will go to the warning track. Fahey goes from first to second. It's a lead-off double for the pitcher, Colin Fahey. What a shot by the pitcher, man. And this will bring up Aiden Blake looking to get an RBI with Fahey at second base. Blake first pitch swinging, kind of got under it, sits this one to the left field. The left fielder will take it. That's Henderson. Fahey not going anywhere at second, comes back, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Brady Willett coming up now with the runner on second. Willett struck out his last time up. Waves at the first one, 0-1 on the curveball in the dirt. Infield, kind of at double play depth. Crazy with the only runner on second. The second baseman hugging the bag with a lefty up. And Willett will swing at that one in the dirt again. Finds himself 0-2. Willett needing to be a little more patient up at the plate. Finds himself quickly 0-2 with only one out with a runner on second. This one up high to Apponequet's number 5 hitter. Takes that one, 1-2 now. After 2 curveballs in the dirt, tried to get him with the high fastball. Willett able to lay off. Checking the runner at second. Goes back to the off-speed, hits this one, and it's a fair ball as it hugs the line into right field. Fahey hustling from third base, and he will slide in safely with an RBI single from Brady Willett. The third baseman gets it done as he gets it just inside the first base line. And that will give it Apponequet a 3-0 lead. So that'll make Willett 1 for 2 today. Hayden Lenz coming up, the center fielder. Willett at first, Lenz coming up to the plate. He walked his last time up. First pitch swinging, hits this one left field over his Henderson, tracking it, and he will make the catch in foul territory. Willett will retreat to first base, and that'll be 2 gone here in the bottom of the third. Cody Manfrim coming up. First pitch to him, he will swing, and he's going to chop this one to the pitcher, who will tag him out for the out. So Apponequet will get 1 in the inning, to making the score 3-0 going into the top of the 4th. Here we are now in the top of the 4th, 3-0 Apponequet as Fahey comes back out here. Batting is Mike Simon, 0 for 1 today as he popped out to the second baseman Blake. Starts him off with a curveball that misses high for a ball. Simon, a little half-hearted swing attempt as it fouls off 1-1. Wanted to hold up on the low pitch but couldn't stop himself. Gets him with a fastball as it tips off of Raposo's glove. Can't make the play, and it's a leadoff single for Hanover. Simon's on with his first hit of the day. Braden Poirier coming up. Poirier 1 for 1 today. He had a single in his last at bat. Takes one low for the ball. 1-0 now with Simon on first. Fahey pitching well despite allowing a few base runners. Up at the eyes for a ball. Fahey going for raw power, but he doesn't find the zone. 2-0 now to Poyer. Poyer will swing at that one as this one's hitting the center field. Lens right to him, barely has to move as Simon retreats to first, and that is the first out of the inning. Coming up now, Anthony Nofi. Nofi is 0 for 1 of the day. He flew out to the right fielder his last time up. Curveball in the zone for a strike, 0-1. Runner on first for Nofi. Curveball gets him again, swinging this time, 0-2. 0-2 now. Fahey might try to get him chasing outside of the zone. Goes for the fastball, tips it into the glove, and that will set him down on strikes. So Nofi will go down the way of the K, brings 2 outs now with the runner on first. In stepping number 6 for Hanover, Ian Kirby. Ian Kirby struck out looking his last time up. Swinging at the first pitch, but a bit tardy on it, 0-1. Kirby gets the pitch up high, looks for it, evens the count, 1-1. Fahey watching the runner at first. Gets Kirby, fools him on the curveball, 1-2 now. Fahey's curveball has been working today, getting him low in the zone. He throws so hard, so when he throws that breaking ball, batters just don't know how to react to it. He goes to it again as he'll foul this one away, 1-2. So Kirby just trying to protect at this point. Got him on a couple off-speed ones. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes back to the fastball for this one. He does go for the fastball and blows it right by him, strikes him out. Kirby goes down. So Fahey dealing here as we go to the bottom of the fourth. 3-0 Apponequet. And we're here in the bottom of the fourth now as Apponequet coming up. This is the first baseman. Conley comes up. Bryant Conley will see his first pitch as it's too far inside for a ball. Conley is coming up after a sacrifice bunt. Hits this one down the right field line, but it is the first base line, but it's foul for a strike. 1-1 now to the Apponequet first baseman. Curveball inside, too far, 2-1. Fastball pops it up, and that one will go right into the crowd as a great attempt by the third baseman for Hanover, but he can't get to it, and he's a bit shaken up. It looks like he hurt himself diving over the fence. That's a great effort by Tucker Leslie. As he comes up just short, he's limping a little bit as he gives all his effort, and that's what playoff baseball means to these kids. So after a bit of drama after that play, we go back as Bryant comes up. 2 strikes, 2 balls. 2 balls and 2 strikes on the first baseman. And the coach is going to come out and talk to Tucker Leslie. Obviously want to check on him. He came up limping. He's just kicking to try to get some feeling in there, but the coach will be leaving, and it looks like Leslie will stay into the game. These mesh fences here at Apponequet, nice and soft, but not the most give to them. And that's why he went right up and over. So Conley will come back up, 2-2. Leslie will go back to his position, still kicking at that left leg. Butler will fool him on the curveball, but Conley, lucky to make contact, stays up there, 2-2. Two and two. Curveball this time to the left side, picked up by Carson Butler, throws on to first, and they will get him by half a step as Bryant Conley will ground out here. And his first official at-bat, 0 for 1 now. This brings up Matt Bogey, the left fielder. He's coming in. He's 1 for 1 today. He's going to hit this one to left. Henderson giving chase. He can't get to it, and it's gone! Home run, Matt Bogey. And he gives Apponequet a 4-0 lead as he jumps all over that one. And it is gone for the high school senior, the high school graduate, that is. Wow. Matt Bogey making his presence felt in the playoffs. 2 for 2 today, 3 RBIs and a home run. 2 RBIs and a home run. Matt Bogey, have a day. Dylan Raposo comes in. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out and a sac fly so far. Swing and miss by Raposo. And Matt Bogey coming into this game as the number 9 hitter. He comes up 2 for 2, 2 RBIs and a home run. Dylan Raposo after the 0-1. Butler got ready for the pitch, but Raposo calls timeout, wasn't ready. Steps back into the box, now he'll get his pitch. Butler shakes off, now he pitches. Under it is Raposo, but this is starting to head to no man's land, but the center fielder will call it off and he will make the play. So 2 outs now as Steven Simon made the play. So Raposo set down for the 2nd time this game. And this brings up the catcher, Sean Bussey. Grounded out and singled in 2 at-bats. Inside, but it catches the corner for a strike. Bussey hits this one to the second baseman, steps back on it, picks it up, throws to first, and Bussey will be retired, and that will end the inning. But damage has been done as Matt Bogey hits a home run, making this game 4-0 in favor of the Lakers. Top of the 5th coming up as the 3rd baseman Tucker Leslie comes up to play. Saw him with a great effort down the 3rd base line, just missing a ball that went into the fans. Apponequet up by 4 after last inning. We saw Matt Bogey hit a home run to left field. Tucker's walked so far in this game, and he checks swing roller to the shortstop. Raposo gathers, fires to first, and gets him by half a step. And that'll set down Tucker on the first pitch of the inning. Carson Butler coming up now, the shortstop. He flew out his last time up. First pitch swinging too, as this is gonna bloop right into left field, and he is on with a 1-out single. And this will bring us back to the top of the lineup. Number 9, Steven Simon, the center fielder, comes up. Simon led off this ball game with a flyout. And then he's also flied out. He has flied out twice so far. So Simon with the runner on first. Fahey checks him. Fahey checks again. But Butler will get back safely both times. A lot of checks to first base, but we have not seen a stolen base attempt yet in this game. Butler really testing him with a big lead over at first. Fahey throws it home up high for a ball. May have trying to give Bussy a good pitch to throw on, seeing if Butler was going to move on to second, but he didn't. Staying at first. 1-0 to Simon. He's going to pop this one up again. And the right fielder will call it off and catch it. That'll be the third flyout of the game for Simon, as Corey Sorrell puts it away for the second out of this inning. Coming up now, Ronan Henderson. He flew out to left his last time up. He's also been hit by a pitch so far. Actually, he's one for one technically. He's been hit by a pitch and he singled his last time up. He'll look at a strike. First strike. Fahey trying to end the inning with 2 outs and a runner on first. Curveball up high. Doesn't get him to chase. Fahey gets ready, the pitch to Henderson. And he will actually hold off. Henderson will call time, as Fahey really taking his time, perhaps trying to catch the runner on first off guard. He'll throw it over to first, and again, nothing going on over at first base. Fahey picking off a lot. Been successful once so far. Now a quick pitch as a curveball finds the zone. 2 strikes now onto Henderson. Henderson looking to protect with 2 strikes on him. He has singled in this game. Fahey will step off the mound. Runner goes, waves at a hit and run is on. That will draw Blake away. Runner going to third, throw by Blake, not in time. Willette can't scoop it. And Butler is into third on a hit and run play. So we'll go as a single. It'll move the runner forward, so Henderson will be 2 for 2 on the hit and run play. Blake could not get the runner at third. I think he would have been safe anyway. But Willette, good job keeping it in front of him, making sure that the runner won't advance to score. This brings up Carroll, the first baseman. Pitch to Carroll, low, nice scoop by Bussy. Carroll will hit this one to the shortstop Raposo, but he can't handle it, and a run will come in to score. That'll go as an E6 and an RBI for the Hanover first baseman, and that'll put Hanover on the board as Raposo couldn't handle it. 4-1 now Apponequet. This will make Carroll 0 for 3 on the day, but it drives in the run. Runners on first and second now. First pitch swinging, another chance for Raposo. He'll scoop it, flip it over to Blake, and then the inning. So that'll do it for the top of the 5th, but Hanover gets a run, narrowing the deficit to 4-1 with Apponequet coming up next. Here we are on the bottom of the 5th now, as we got a new pitcher on the mound for Hanover. This is Tucker Leslie, the third baseman. This moves the center fielder Ian Kirby from center to third, and we see Ryan Pellish coming in to center field now. So Leslie's first battle will come in against the pitcher for Apponequet, Colin Fahey. Fahey hit that leadoff, hit a double his last time up. As the first pitch from Leslie is in there for a strike, 0-1 to Apponequet's pitcher. Get this one off the end of the bat as he hits into foul grounds, 1-1 now, or 0-2 now. 0-2 now to Fahey, looking to protect. He's gonna hit this one though, rip it down the left field line, fair ball. And that'll be the second hit of the game for Colin Fahey. Single this time, nice down the third base line. In comes the second baseman, Aiden Blake. Blake flew out his last time up. So the first batter that Tucker Leslie faces reaches on a single. Blake gets up, pitches high for a ball. 1-0 to Blake. Takes it low, 2-0 now. Third at bat for Blake. He's 0 for 2, reached on an error and flew out so far. As Leslie gets a strike on him, 2-1 now to the power hitting second baseman. Little half-hearted swing attempt, but gets by him. Fouled it off, 2-2 now for Blake. Up high, 3-1. Runner goes up high, and it won't matter as it's a walk. As Fahey running on the full count. And Blake will draw a walk. In comes Brady Willett, RBI single in his last at-bat. Two on, nobody out for Apponequet's number 5 hitter. 1 for 2 so far. He's grounded out and singled. Takes it up high. 1-0 to start the at-bat. Up high again. 2-0. Continues to look at it upstairs, and he finds himself 3-0 now. As Leslie struggling to find the zone here in this at-bat. Gets it there as Willett will look at his first strike, 3-1, and is now given the green light to swing. In a good RBI spot. 3-1. He'll swing, and this one will get taken by the first baseman. Carroll turns it to 1, and they'll just get him at second as Carson Butler kind of bobbled, struggling to get out of the glove. I don't think he was going to get him anyway. So one out with the runners on the corners. So it'll be ruled a fielder's choice, as Willette will now be on first base as Blake retreats to the dugout. Hayden Lenz, the center fielder, comes up. And they're gonna go talk to Tucker Leslie. So Leslie in his first inning of work so far has gotten through a third of the inning with runners on first and second now. Doubt we'll see a pitching change right now. No, they're just gonna go talk to the reliever. So Lenz has coming up. He's walked so far in this game. Takes one upstairs for a ball. 0 for 1 so far. He's walked and flied out. He'll pop this one up on the infield. Pitcher calls it himself. Leslie Tucker backpedals and he'll catch it for the second out. So a pop out for Lenz makes it 2 outs. Now coming up is number 21, the designated hitter. That is Cody Manfrom. Runners in the corners, up high again for a ball. He's gonna hit this one into left field for a base hit, his second hit of the day, as Fahey comes in to score, making it 5-1 Apponequet. So a multi-hit game for the DH as he drives in an RBI. That one will find the zone here for Bryant Conley, the first baseman. Runners on first and second with 2 gone. Waves at it, fouled it off. 0-2 now. Conley grounded out his last time as he takes this one in the dirt. Runners won't advance. 1-2. Quick steal, and he's gonna foul it off as Willette was trying to take the bait, was trying to snag third base before the pitch was even thrown, but the foul ball will send him right back as Conley's protecting with 2 away, 2 strikes on him. One, 2 to Conley. Hits this one right to the shortstop. Carson Butler will put it away, and that will end the inning. So Apponequet will get another run as going into the top of the 6th, 5-1 Lakers. Top of the 6th now, as Colin Fahey comes back in for his 6th inning of work. Pitched 5 innings of 1-run ball, and comes up Brennan Poyer coming up. He has a hit so far today. First pitch to him will be a bunt attempt, and it will be cradled by Sean Bussey on the first pitch of the inning. So good reaction time by Bussey, able to cradle it, putting it away for the first out of the inning on the bunt attempt by Poyer. So 1 pitch, 1 out to start the 6th inning. Incoming now is Anthony Nofi. He's flied out a couple times. And he'll pop this one on the 2nd pitch of the inning as Conley loses it and catches it. Lost it in the sun, turned around and made the catch. A look what I found play, but a nice one nonetheless. Great job recovering by Bryant Conley. So 2 pitches, 2 outs. And hey, when you're dealing, you get the benefits sometimes. Coming up now is the new third baseman. Ian Kirby started this game in center field, moved over to third with Tucker Leslie coming in. Swings through that one, hung on by Bussy. In the dirt, takes it for a ball. Pitch to Kirby in the dirt again. Kirby up there looking to put a ball in play. He's struck out both times so far. And he will put it in play as this one's up the middle. Raposo with the slide, stands up, and a nice play by Dylan Raposo to end the inning as Colin Fahey sets him down 1-2-3 going into the bottom of the sixth, 5-1 Lakers. Bottom of the sixth now as Matt Bogey comes up. He's 2 for 2 so far. He had that single and that big home run his last time up. As we got a new pitcher as Anthony Nofi, the right fielder, comes in to pitch. This will put Leslie Tucker from the mound back to third base, and Ian Kirby will take over in right field. The pitch from Nofi to Bogey is low for a ball. Bogey, the number 9 hitter, but he does not swing the bat like one. Had that big home run his last time up. Takes a pitch in the zone for a strike. And the pitch from Nofi. In the zone again, 2 strikes on him now. Nofi gonna look to expand the zone now with 2 strikes. In the dirt though, too low. So let's see what Bogey can do now. Nofi sets, the windup, the pitch. And just under it is Bogey as this one heading into foul grounds. The first baseman, Carroll, will track it down just in play. And Bogey will be set down for the first time today. 2 for 3 he will be. And we go back to the top of the order as here's Dylan Raposo. Raposo grounded out, flew out, and has a sac fly so far on the ledger. Nofi with the first pitch, and swinging the first pitch, pops it a mile high in the infield. Carroll with another attempt, and he will get it. So 2 pop-outs to the Hanover first baseman, and it'll be 2 quick outs now as Nofi getting things going for Hanover. This will bring up Sean Bussy. Bussy has grounded out a couple times and singled so far in the game. The Laker catcher digs into the plate. Here's Nofi. First pitch is low. Up high, 2-0. In the dirt again, 3-0. With 2 outs, Nofi not trying to allow a base runner here. 3-0 pitch. Gets the benefit of the call, making it 3-1. Bussy now, free to swing, 3-1. Fouled it off, and that'll make the count full. So Nofi, after going 3-0, brings it back to a full count. Payoff pitch to Bussy is low, and he will walk. So the 2-out base runner will bring in Colin Fahey now. Fahey, he has singled and doubled so far in this game and walked. So officially 2 for 2 in the game. The pitch to Fahey, takes it upstairs for a ball. And after 2 quick outs, Nofi struggling a little bit with his command. Doesn't want to fall behind Fahey too quickly. Oh, and the pickoff move got him. Bussy delayed, gets tagged on the helmet. He's not happy about the call, but he's going to have to come back as he is out on at first base. So despite the walk, they'll get out of it, and it'll still be 5-1 Apponequet. Here we are on the top of the 7th now as Colin Fahey comes out looking for the complete game. He's pitched a gem so far, only allowing one run. Here comes Tucker Leslie, the third baseman, coming up 0 for 2 with a walk so far. Leslie lucky to stay in this game after he had that diving effort over the fence earlier in the game. First pitch of the inning from Fahey will be at the knees but catch the bottom of the zone for a strike, 0-1. Leslie gets ready, takes this one up high at the letters, 1-1 now, evens the count. Apponequet is the #1 seed, so a win today means that they will stay here at home as this one also hits the bottom of the zone, 1-2 now. A win here today means they'll be facing Ashland here at Apponequet later on in the week. 2 strikes, 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Tucker Leslie. As Fahey looks for the first out of the inning, as the Indians look for a base runner to lead things on. Up high at the eyes, that'll make the count full, 3-2. Leslie looking to drive one with the count full. And he'll pop one up. Conley given chase, but he will not reach it. It'll be a foul ball, and we'll have to redo this again, 3-2. Full count now. And he'll watch it up high, and it'll be a leadoff walk, his second of the game for Tucker Leslie. Fahey with a 4-run cushion, still looking to get out of this inning as quick as he can. Getting out of the inning to end the game. Incoming now the shortstop, Carson Butler. 1 out, no outs, and a runner on first for Butler, as the Indian shortstop will take one up high for a ball. That one hits the zone, 1-1 now to Butler. Takes this one up high for another ball. And the Indians bench perhaps getting in the head of Colin Fahey as they steps off, as they are getting loud here despite being down 5-1. Fouls this one off, brings it back. Pitch to Carson is out of the zone. So 1 on, nobody out. Full count. Calls timeout as Carson takes a second to step out of the box. He sets, he deals, and he walks him. Second walk of the inning, puts runners on first and second, still nobody out. And Jim Cabusio takes the walk up to go talk to him. They will talk to Fahey. And this could be it for the Apponequet starter. But they will stick with the starter, probably just talking to him for a second, say, hey, you got this, just get a couple more outs and we're out of the game. So Colin Fahey looking to finish what he started as the Indians go back to the top of the order. Steven Simon, the center fielder, coming up. Not much to show today, a few flyouts to his credit. Takes that one for a strike as the curveball just lands in the zone. And the Apponequet faithful now getting solely behind their starter, Colin Fahey, trying to battle the chance from the Indians. The 0-1 to Simon. Takes this one, grounds to short. They're gonna go to third for the force out, and they'll get him. First out, Dylan Raposo. Knowing he wasn't gonna turn the double play, smart heads up play, getting the lead runner, Tucker, out at third. So one down, first and second still. Incoming Henderson. He has 2 hits so far and a hit by pitch in this game. He's been really the only one who's consistently hit against Fahey in this game. He's got 2 on with 1 out. He looks at one in the zone for a strike. And the Laker Nation really getting into this one in the top of the 7th. The Indians getting just as into this though, with Henderson up to the plate. In the dirt, blocked by Bussey. 1-1 now. Fahey delivers. Henderson grounds this one to short. Raposo takes it on to second for 1. Henderson will not allow them to turn it. So 2 outs with runners on the corners now. As Blake could not spin it, but Henderson was flying down the line with great speed where they weren't going to get him anyway. So runners on the corners now, 2 gone. And the Indians now down their season down to the last out. Up now is captain Andrew Carroll, looking to extend the game with 2 outs. Try to driving in that runner at third. Fahey will pitch. First pitch swinging as he fouls it away. Carroll hasn't done too much this game. He's flown out a few times. He's looking to erase that. Waits on one and leaves it up there for a ball. 1-1 is the count now. The 1-1 to the Indians' first baseman. He's gonna swing it, pop it up. Bussey tracking it, tries to get under it, and he will catch it, and that will do it. Bussey puts the squeeze on it. And after that, that is going to do it. The Apponequet Lakers are going to win in the first round, defeating the Hanover Indians, and they will go on to face Ashland here at Apponequet. Colin Fahey goes the distance, pitching 7 innings of 1-run ball. And as we said, Apponequet will move on to the second round of the playoffs. So thank you for joining here on Late Cam, as I've been Craig Salvador on the call with Eric Anderson on the camera, saying see you next time for the second round of the playoffs for Apponequet Lakers baseball.